Hello Alliance and the average YouTube viewer out there, or people that like Gale Online, or aka Sword Art Online 2 or Sword Art Online Phantom Bullets. These games are based on Gale Online, and Gale Online is an MMORPG shooter. And there are other videos out there showing ones that are about Sword Art Online, and those are, you know, traditional MMORPGs. These are in the shooter prospect. So the first one on my list would have to be Planetside 2. Planetside 2 is a risk-based game, and your objective is to conquer the entire map, and you pick your faction that you want to be part of. The New Conglomerate, they are basically the rebels, and they're a ragtag group. The Terran Republic are a professional military-based kind of group, and the Vanu Sovereignty are the futuristic people, and I think they're the coolest because, you know, they have all the gadgets, and that's pretty much the coolest part. So the goal of the game is to conquer the entire map and take each other's capitals, and the capital is like the main city, so you could also free roam around. I mean, you don't have to actually go into war. I mean, you can, but you have to fight for your faction, and there are different classes that you can pick. When I download the game, I'm going to pick a sniper because, you know, Sword Art Online, the other main character is a sniper, and, you know, I think snipers are pretty cool. Also, I mentioned this before, but Planetside 2 is basically a game of risk, but you're actually the pieces on the board fighting. So just take that into mind, and the map is huge, the cities are awesome, and just everything about it is really cool, and I recommend you check out this game. It's basically one of the most like it, other than my other two choices. And before I wrap this one up, this game is going to be on PlayStation 4. It's already on PC and it's free, so I actually downloaded the game and I'm going to play that after I make this video. So I definitely recommend you go and check it out. The next game on my list is called Phantasy Star Online 2, and it dates all the way back to the Dreamcast. The way how I first found this game was Phantasy Star Universe on the Xbox 360, but sadly they cut the game down and they don't have servers up for it anymore. So when I heard about Phantasy Star Online 2, I got it for the Vita, but before I did that, the game is actually free on PC, but for some reason the characters were invisible for me and I was having a lot of issues, so I just decided why not get a Japanese import of it. There are no current English versions of it, so you would need to get a Japanese copy for the PS Vita, and yeah, this game is on PS Vita and PC, so you can play this game on there, but the PS Vita is completely in Japanese. I mean, it's not really that hard to understand once you get a hold of it, but you can't understand pretty much the story. I mean, there isn't really a story. You level up and you kill monsters, and that's pretty much the main of it. This game has swords, so it's kind of like Sword Art Online, and it also has guns, so it's actually the only game on PS Vita that's an MMORPG, and you can actually play with people on PC with it, and it's really cool. I mean, you can play with people from Japan. They have a cool scenery, and they have the game is constantly updated, so whenever they have like a Japanese holiday, they put it inside the game as well. This game costs, I think, around $60 or $70 for the PS Vita. And I mentioned before, this game is free. You can get an English version of it. You can like put the file in there, but I messed it up. I don't know what happened, but I tried it twice and I messed it up. Some people are lucky, some people are not. So I just decided to buy it on the PS Vita. And I actually recorded a video on here not that long ago, so I'll put that in the description below. The only game that I didn't record was Planetside 2 because I haven't played it yet. I just watched a lot of videos on it. And also, before I leave Phantasy Star Online 2, hopefully I didn't really miss anything, but there are different races and classes and a lot of stuff to choose from. So you can have a fun time customizing your character and buying new clothes, and there's also a player shop, so you can buy items that you can't really buy, because this game uses a lot of currency from Japan, and if you live in another country, you can't go and use our shop, so other players sell their clothes for in-game money, but it is a lot more than how much it would probably cost. I mean, it's a lot of work need to be done, so yeah, for the outfit that I bought, it cost around, I think, 150,000 Macedo, which is money in the game, and that took around probably about 5 hours to get. Alright, so the next game on our list is Destiny, which I recorded the first gameplay of it, and the beta was out just a few days ago, and Destiny is basically the MMORPG shooter. It's not really massively multiplayer, but it does a really good job. It is an RPG, and it is basically an MMO. The main city that, the spawn area, or not the spawn area, but the main city, I think it can go up to 16 players, so it's not really an MMO, but the facts about it that are MMO-ish is the enemies take a certain amount of damage per weapon, and it also has the standard armor, does a certain amount of protection on you, and certain guns do a little bit more. I also recorded gameplay of this as well, and I'll leave that down in the description below. So if you really want to go check out this game, go ahead. And also in Destiny there are different races and classes you can pick. Races don't really change the matter, it's just I picked my guy as a Woken because he looks like a vampire, and vampires are pretty cool in my perspective. Also, there are different classes. There is the Titan, Hunter, and Warlock. The Hunter is a sniper, and I'm picking a lot of snipers for all these games. The Hunter is, or not the Hunter, I mean the Warlock next. He is the magic type, and the Titan is the Master Chief or the Brute of the team. And that's pretty much it for the MMO for Destiny. I hope you enjoyed my top 3 picks for the games that are like Gale Online, and I hope you respect my opinion. If there are other games that are similar to it, go ahead and leave a comment down below. Also, I don't think I would be able to show any videos because I don't want to get any copyright strikes, although I did have some that I recorded myself, but I didn't record any Planetside 2, so I'm just going to show pictures and leave links to videos. So if you enjoyed this, go ahead and kick that like button. Also, if you're new, subscribe to join the Alliance today.